Who are you and what pushed you to write this? It was her brain.
Hi, my name is Jonelle Golden, and I'm an indie author. Last year, I wrote my first book, It Was Her Brain. What motivated me to write this book was honestly motherhood. I was pregnant with my fourth child. I was a stay at home mom, I still am. I'm a homeschooling mother as well. And while motherhood is very beautiful, it's also very time consuming. And at that point, I felt like I just needed to do something for myself, some sort of self care. And for me, that was to accomplish a new goal. And that was to write a book, which is something that I've always enjoyed doing. I've always liked writing. So, what motivated me to write this book was motherhood.
So, what advice would you give another writer who's scared to hit publish?
It sounds cliche, but really just go for it. You never know how your work is going to impact not only yourself but others. I know sometimes we can get very busy in life and we can also psych ourselves out of things and have fears towards it, but you never know unless you try, and you have nothing to lose by doing something that makes you happy.
If your book, It Was Her Brain, was a movie, who would play the main characters in it?
I could definitely see Chloe Bailey playing the female lead, and for the male lead, maybe Elan Noel. Yeah.
What do you want the readers to feel when they read your work, Janelle?
When people read my book, I want them to forget that it's a book. I want them to forget that they're in this world. I want them to feel like they're inside of my story. I want them to connect to every character. I want them to not be able to predict what's happening next and to feel excited for the next page, for the next word. I just want them to be fully immersed to feel all the great things that they're going to feel when reading this book. It's going to take them through a lot of emotions. It's like a roller coaster.
What themes and questions does the story wrestle with?
In my story, I believe that one of the topics that people will connect with is women and being a mother, especially when it can be unexpected. When you're thrown into motherhood and you have to figure out what type of mother are you going to be to your child. Throughout the story, I believe that that is something that is foundational in the relationship between the main character and her daughter. Although that is not the entirety of the story, it is something that is very important, and it is a struggle that people struggle with in real life that I will see, that you will see, is something you can relate to in the book.
What's one thing readers will always find in your book, no matter what you write?
Family. I don't think I could write a book without having family in it. It's always going to be someone there to support another person. It's never going to be just one person against the whole world.
Miss Janelle, with this book, It Was Her Brain, are you going to write another book, or what would you do differently in this It Was Her Brain book?
Yes, I'm writing another book coming out 2026. It's going to be a two-book series. What I'm going to do differently is the story is going to be a lot longer. And as an indie author, as a beginning indie author, I lack the funds to really be able to really polish my book how I want. But I definitely want to spend a lot more time editing and rewriting things. I reread this book multiple times, but without having a editing team, it is a lot of work, and I just want to give my all into it even more with the next series. So I'm just gonna do a lot more work behind the scenes on my next book.
Miss Janelle, I want to know why you made a AI video for your It Was Her Brain book.
Yes, the AI video is a book trailer that I made, and I used AI because without the funding, I cannot afford to hire actresses and actors to make an actual like movie type of trailer, but that's what I was going with this. I made it about a year ago, and AI has advanced a lot since then, but I used what was available to me to create a visual for the people who need that before they decide on what they're going to read. So check it out now.
Who would have thought my life would become this? Chaotic.
The routers took your sister.
Unpredictable. Dramatic.
Keep me safe? Do you even care about us? How could you just leave? You've picked Aunt Zuri over us this whole time. Not once have you picked your own children.
Disappointing.
I love you, Skylar.
I know the security points.
I don't give up. I just keep going.
It was Her Brain, a short novel. Get a copy on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. Paperback and ebook now available.
The AI video is a trailer for my book, and I have a child here that's next to me, so we're going to have to do this over again.
Miss Janelle, with this book, It Was Her Brain, would you going to write another book or
Whatever you want, Angel. And I am an indie author.
No, not like that.
I'm
Not like that, like a girl. Talk not
I
like.
published my first book last year.
That sound like a kid.
I published my first book last year, and this is an AI video. I am an AI robot. Don't I look real?
Don't do that.